It's time to kick ass and watch verbal processing. And I'm all out of ass.
Reading Go Processors, Ian here with verbal processing, and I am back. And I am back with a little game called CubeWorld. CubeWorld Alpha. So judge it not too. Oh, that onionling is somewhat more orange to me. It's weird because I've taken out stuff that's orange to me. Okay, I'm so confused about the colors now. Let's see if he hates me. Oh, he definitely hates me. Let's see if I can damage him. And let's see if he just. Oh, you know what? Orange actually not as bad as blue, at least in the case of this onionling. Okay, so he does hate me. Maybe that's what his red health bar meant. I'll get this stuff figured out at some point. But his orange name, kind of doable. Like now, I'm wondering if blue is like more powerful, because everything blue has just busted me so far. All right, but I'm oh yeah, see, I took a fairly significant blow from him. If I can keep him down, okay, keep him rage. Stun? Yeah! Okay, good. Excellent. I hope there's not an experience loss when you die. Ooh, an onion slice. Delicious. You know, I got a survey call from, you know, like the state of California last night, and they wanted to, like, you know, we want to talk to you about your eating and exercise habits. And I've been doing pretty good lately, so I kind of like thought, oh, this is my opportunity to brag about how awesome my eating and exercise habits are to a stranger. I'm in. And, but, you know, I'm like, I don't want to be on this phone call forever. So I'm like, is this going to take very long? She says, oh, it depends on how you answer the questions. 10 minutes or so. Sounds good. So she starts reading from the script. And practically the first thing out of her mouth was, this may take up to 30. This is going to take about 30 minutes. And da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, whoa. 30 minutes? What happened to 10? Well, I said it depends on when you answer. Yeah, but you didn't say, this is a, you know, look, you haven't lost your customer yet, but come on, 30 minutes. This was not on the table before, but whatever, okay, you know. She's like, well, you can hang up anytime you want. I'm like, oh, all right, well, okay, yes. I need a little break from The Last of Us. I peed myself, and I'm waiting for my underpants to dry out, so that'll do. So she started getting into it, and oh my God, this survey, here's how it goes. Pertaining to the food that you ate yesterday for your morning meal. Yes, we call it breakfast, by the way. Call breakfast. For your morning meal. How many servings did you have of... Oh, wait. No, first, she defined the servings. She defined the servings of, like, fruits as... for the purposes of this research, a serving of fruit is 1/2 cup of raw or frozen raw or frozen fruits, 100%, 1/2 cup, 100% juice, you know, 3/4 of a watermelon, like really specific stuff, like 1/4 cup mashed banana. And she like listed off 3 or 4 things every time she said that, and it was always exactly the same. And every single question she asked me about fruit, she had that whole spiel, and I stopped and I'm like, yeah, you remember the part where I said, hey, I want to help you out, but hey, I don't want to spend my entire life on this call? Can we just roll this maybe? You know, like, I get it. We've defined what a serving of fruit is and that juice counts. And, okay, so let's moving on with life, right? Let's all get this done. Come on, let's do some research, baby. And so she's like, she just ignores me the first time. Ooh, oh, okay. There's nothing special. Oh, but the special part is I want to go in there and, you know, play games that, you know, just skeleton stuff. I'll play with my bones, you know. All right, so let's heal up a little bit here. Oh, to sleep. Yeah, so we did that for a few rounds, and finally I'm just like, all right, whatever. She's, you know, I kept saying, like, please, can you roll the, come on. Like, I'm answering your questions, but I get it. We're completely clear on fruit now. And she's like, well, my supervisor's listening. I totally have to read this stuff. I could get in trouble. And I'm like, supervisor, yo, let's do everybody a favor here, and let's just move on this. So she wouldn't do that. No, all right. I don't want to be a total dick. I just want to, you know, want to help. Plus I want to brag. You know, I've been working out. I've been lifting. Been getting my cardio done. My diet could be better, but like, just so happens that yesterday, the day of the survey, I was kicking ass. So, okay, so, you know, then she's asking about vegetables, and she has the same spiel for vegetables, and, you know, it's a bunch of different definitions for vegetables. But we get to the midday meal. She didn't ask about snacks, oddly, but anyway, midday meal. And she's like, okay, so about this midday meal, and I said, all right, I had about 2.5 servings of peas and about a half a serving of onions because I had like split pea soup. Oh man, that soup was good. Wish we had some more. Oh, who does? Oh, and what my wife did is she took and she tore the ham off the bone like a hyena. Like taking apart a zebra, just like, you know, so there's like these big, just delicious, stringy shreds of ham in there. Oh, I'm salivating now. I'm gonna start spitting all over the mic. Anyway, so yes, she made some awesome soup. And so after all this thing where we're defining every little characteristic of, okay, let's see, blue name and blue bar. So, but I'm guessing that if I took a swing at these guys, they would totally not be into that. Okay, my snout beetle is... I don't want to hear about your adorable stuff anymore. My favorite sport is hang gliding. And I haven't seen you before. Are you an adventurer? Now, are you guys going to hang with me? If you're going to go about your own... you know what? I'm going to attack them. I'm just going to see what happens. Oh, okay. So, blue bar, blue name, can't attack them at all. All right. So I bet you it's green that is like neutral. So blue is like friendly, no friendly fire, protected. All right, good to know. Good to know. I wonder if I'm just going around in huge circles here. I have no idea. No, I seem to have pushed out quite a ways from where I started. So I'll try to find new and exciting things to head off and let's follow the river here. I like that idea. And anyway, so we're doing the split pea lecture here. And I go to list my onions, and she's like, onions don't count. What? Onions don't count? You just spent, you know, you spent 45% of this conversation listing every single thing, like all the parameters, the things that do, like fried things do not count, fried potatoes, you know, chopped potatoes, yams. You never once mentioned onions. Apparently you thought it would be a crazy cool idea to waste everybody's time with super redundant questions, yet onions, nothing. Nothing about onions. And so we finally got to dinner and blah, de blah. We got to dessert. And she's like, did you have any sweets yesterday? I'm like, yeah, I had some brownies. And, you know, keep in mind, remember, this whole time it's like half a cup of this or, you know, 10 ounces of that or a handful, you know, like defining everything. So we get to dessert and she's like, and what did you have for dessert? I said, I had a brownie. And she said, oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We have to do it. I just have to. I have to roll XP somehow. You're cute and all, but I heard that you were actually spawned by Satan. Alpaca actually means that which is furry and smells of the man goat. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and exploit you for experience. Tell the man goat I said hello. You know, send the demons after me. It's all good. I understand. Tit for tat. Quid quo pro. Oh, did I drop anything? I better make sure. It's not auto pickup. It looks pretty clear, though. Okay. Yeah, so she's asking me about the brownies. And I'm saying, oh, yeah, I had some brownies. She's like, well, how many servings would you say you ate? I said, actually, I know exactly how much I ate because I weighed them. I said, 99 grams. She's like, well, but how many servings did you eat? I'm like, well, you tell me. You've defined everything in terms of servings throughout this entire conversation. I'd be happy to have you calculate 99 grams and turn that into servings. She's like, no, you just whatever you think it is. And at that point, I was just kind of, okay, this is enough. Enough of this. Are you crazy? I said, look, okay, you've wasted enough of my time. Do you need something specific or do you just need to make stuff? You need me to make stuff up? Because what are you trying to survey here? You're making it sound like you have to read everything off to me the umpteenth time to make sure there's absolutely no confusion. And then you asked me to answer something in a way that is meaningless for you. Unless, and I said this, unless of course you want to measure my perception of what a serving of sweets is, at which point she hung up on me. Now, at no point was I like yelling at her. I was reasonably calm, but I was like explaining, well, I think this is kind of like an inefficiently designed setup you've got here. Maybe you would get more respondents if da-da-da-da-da. But I think at that point she was just like, we're done. We got quote unquote disconnected and this is not happening anymore. Mammoths are really strong. That's good to know. What is this? An ogre. I'm not messing with the ogre. All right, so this will be the California Nutrition Survey episode of CubeWorld. I hope you've enjoyed it. Ooh, Speaking of new and exciting vistas, until next time, this has been Ian with Verbal Processing, and I've been playing a little game called CubeWorld. CubeWorld! Enjoy, and we will see you soon. Cheers. Oh, and if you chuckled, smiled, laughed, lolled, etc., give the video a like. Appreciate it. Helps us out. Cheers. Hey there. I hope you've been enjoying the CubeWorld Alpha. For amazing cosplay, fan art, and props, click the left box for extra content. More CubeWorld is in the middle box. And on the right, we've got SkyGrid with Bebop Vox and a number of other friends, including Seth Bling, Phil from Fire UK. There's a few others in there. Hero. If you're into that, go ahead and click the box on the right. If you're not subscribed to VPPlaysGames, well, there's a subscribe button up in the top. This has been Ian with Verbal Processing and VPPlaysGames. Cheers.